Sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
You, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led by their quarterback in his third NFL season now, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots. Downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Haskins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. But certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough. First down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want. See in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected. And Pat Freiermuth picks up a first down with a nice catch there. He was the second tight end taken after Kyle Pitts in the draft, went in the second round out of Penn State. And the Pittsburgh Steelers were looking for a big target. After the retirement of Vance McDonald, he's showing signs of being that guy already.
Again, it's Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was the rookie, Najee Harris, who finished it off with a touchdown run. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here come the Bills for their first go on offense, led by their Pro Bowl quarterback. Now in his 4th season, it's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Stephon Tuitt came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he stopped immediately there. Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them. I like this young guy out of Ole Miss in his 3rd year with Buffalo. Prototypical size for a tight end, 6'4", 254. I thought 2020 would be a big year for him. I do think it will happen in 2021.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now a run with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way. To account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. 2nd and 11 now. They will run with Singletary. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Here's Singletary. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Now Allen. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. But the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that... finish a ball game with a quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Haskins' throw complete to Freiermuth. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Bills have recovered. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders. They become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To the air, Allen. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. They hand this off to Harris. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Shedding through the defense. And 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
all know that an offensive coordinator... quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
On first down, Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Haskins. Right side, Claypool's got it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They go play action with Haskins. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Haskins going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now it's Haskins. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Touchdown! Eric Ebron. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. The Bills on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making. The playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And now they'll throw with Allen. And Davis with it left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And Davis was drafted in 2020 to add depth to the wide receiver room, but he started to get more looks late in his rookie season. I think he's a breakout candidate here in 2021. Nice catch there.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Micah Fitzpatrick, the all-pro safety, up to make the play. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The kick by Bass is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway way there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100. First down. It's Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7. On play action. Haskins. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
In his 5th year in Pittsburgh, a good bounce back last year for Juju with 97 catches. He wants to continue to make grabs like that and get upfield.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. Now Haskins to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
McKenzie returning it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On third down, they go with Singletary. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Offense here about ready for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin with the Sam Darnold Bowl, the season opener between New York and Carolina. And they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. A.J. Green, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. First overall pick, Trevor Lawrence with 2 touchdown passes. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Steelers. And you can see they've started the season with a focus on the running game. And it's served them well in the opener so far. Meanwhile, for the Bills, by comparison, they've been the better of these two sides in the rushing department, as you see the numbers there. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. On the return, it's McKenzie. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. That throw good for only a couple. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And taking it across midfield. Just shy of the 40.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Throwing is Allen on third. Finding Knox there, complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's a letdown defense. Because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was the rookie, Najee Harris, who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bills ready to take over. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Right back to Singletary on second down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, it's Allen. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Singletary again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Haskins on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this one is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was in. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Haskins on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They go play action now. Haskins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Carlos Basham brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. After the sack on 1st down, Haskins. He finds his target, Ebron. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. So play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Haskins. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he's got it. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris now with his 3rd touchdown and his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That time a 9-play drive. And it was the rookie, Najee Harris, who finished it off with a touchdown run. On the return, it's McKenzie. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. On the give, this is Singletary. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Harris. And it fights through one man. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 88 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Here's Haskins. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
No dice for Sean McDermott on the offense. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went